Hello everyone, I'm SoFar42, and today I bring you another speed paint! I know, it's been a while, and be like, Soul, where have you been? It's been a few months. We thought you were dead. No one's ever said that to me, actually. Some of you probably haven't even noticed, but you know what? That's okay. It's fine. I just got distracted with a few things, and I just didn't know what would be a good piece to do a speed paint, even though I should have used all the ones that I've done as speed paints, but you know, I never considered like, oh, I should be recording this. But by the time I do, it's like, it's too late. It's done. You done goofed, Soul. But anyway, I have a speed paint today, and it's called Desert Madness. It's art for the server that I have talked about before. It's called Weirdocraft. So basically, the story behind this piece was that I was offline at this point, but I was told by a few friends that they had a villager on a minecart, and you know, everything's fine, they're not moving anywhere, but then somehow, magically, I don't know how, because I wasn't there, but magically, the cart starts moving, and it starts going faster. So the villager being on the minecart, a few people had to go and chase it across the desert. Now, some of them don't have fly, so just running across the desert, chasing after a villager, it's pretty funny to imagine, which is why I drew it, because once someone had informed me of this little incident, I wrote it down, and it's like, I have to draw this. This has to be a thing. And, well, here we are. I finally did it after a few weeks, months. I really need to start drawing things when they happen in closer time that it had happened, instead of being like a few months later. But you know what? I'm trying. We're all doing our best we can, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling. Back to speed paint, the desert, the words, minecart. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I drew this because it was funny, and I very much enjoy it. And it just, while drawing this, I was reminded of why I stayed on the server in the first place. And fun fact, Weirdocraft is the only server I've ever been on, for those of you who don't know. Which I don't expect you to know, because if you're new to this channel, hi, how's it going? You're gonna learn a lot about me today, maybe. Who knows? The reason I stayed on the server is because of situations like these. The funny moments that happen, and just where you just laugh, have a good time. That's the whole point. This server is a place for people to feel safe and welcomed and be introduced to this community where we're together and deal with whatever comes our way the best we can. Because let's be honest, nothing's perfect. Nothing turns out the way you plan it to be sometimes, and you just need to laugh it off sometimes. It's just, yeah. I stayed on the server because of this welcoming community, and it just, I felt so included, because, look, I wasn't even online when this happened, but some people told me what happened, and that's why I'm drawing this now. And just that kind of connection, and it's just, when people say, like, oh yeah, we're not very connected as a society today, it's like, no, we've able to communicate to each other more directly, even if it's not face to face, it's still a connection, and that's beautiful in its own amazing way. Sorry, I just get really sentimental about Weirdocraft because it's a good server, and it has done so much for me personality wise, and just getting out of my shell and finding these amazing people. It's helped me with a lot of things. Anyway, you don't need to learn about my personal life, but nonetheless, Weirdocraft is a great server, and I'm able to create fan art like this, and it's just good to laugh. It's very good to laugh at. Minecraft. It's a good game. Even if it's just a bunch of blocks, it's a good game. Because you have servers, you have like single player, it's just, you have all sorts of things, and it's, yeah. I don't know, I just thought about talking about something like this, about the speed paint. Because what else am I going to talk about? Colors? I already talked about that in another speed paint. Speed paint. Haha! I like to think I'm funny sometimes. I hope you do. I mean, speaking on colors, for this, I tried to pick more bright colors, as opposed to when I did my little speed paint of a comic of Wither Skulls I did. Those colors were more dark because it's the nether. It's supposed to... Some people say it's supposed to represent hell, and, well, I mean, if you're in a underground, it's supposed to be dark colors. It's supposed to be dark and mysterious and a bunch of lava, so with that, it's all dark colors. But this is a desert in the overworld, and it's hot. So I try to pick more bright colors as compared to the nether having dark colors. So that's always something to keep in mind. Keep in mind of the area and what kind of atmosphere you want. And, you know, you have the little warm and cold colors. Colors are nice. Colors are nice. And just, yeah. But no, I picked bright colors. And now I just see I'm trying to do shading and the lighting and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of got a little lazy with this. I used the multiplier and add layer settings. And with that, it's a good default as compared to using black and white as for shading, because you're darkening the colors but not in the pleasant way. As to, like, okay, let's say you're shading with, like, okay, you have a green sphere and you want to make a little part of it darker. Instead of using a darker green, you could try to do a blue, and the difference between the two is just wow, because you're using a different color as compared to, like, a darker color, or as if you were to use black, it looks dull. So using different colors. So what I remember being told when it comes to shading, use cooler colors because it pops it more, and then when you're using lighting, you use more warm colors. Because, I mean, think of the sun. The sun isn't actually white. It's just giant orange, yellow, red ball of gas, and the color it brings is pretty nice. So I don't know, just think something like that. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out my butt, but who knows? I just, yeah. So that's pretty much it. But no, yeah, I enjoyed making this piece, and I hope to actually make it like a poster, maybe. Who knows? If I was to make a poster, I need to make it bigger because the size it is right now is kind of too small. But that's okay, you know? I'll just... You'll see it. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I am coming near my time. I need to go now. I'm sorry. I'll hope to see you guys again another time. I hope you guys enjoyed the speed paint, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the speed paint, and I'll get to see you guys another time. Have a good one. Bye!